Hello everyone, I hope you are doing fine. The poem that we are going to read today is titled as The Echoing Green and it is written by William Blake. William Blake, as you know, was a romantic poet. So you will feel that this poem is actually showing us the various aspects of the romantic poetry. Because in the romantic era, John Keats, William Wordsworth, William Blake and other poets of that particular era, they used to admire nature. So same thing is happening here. The poet is actually appreciating the nature. But when you read this poem on the deeper level, you will find out that no, this poem is actually showing us the larger themes of human life and death. First of all, we are going to discuss the title, The Echoing Green. Echoing means the repeating sound, the sound which comes back towards you. And green here means some land which is green, some park, some ground where children go and play there. So, what is happening here in the title, The Echoing Green, is actually a place where children are playing and their sounds are just echoing everywhere. Everybody can actually hear their sounds. So, this is the title of this poem. Now, three things are very important to notice here: the speaker, time, and setting of this poem. The speaker here will be shifting from the young children to the old people, and the time here is also continuously shifting from morning to evening or to the night. Then you will see the setting is the setting of this poem is actually garden or a park where children are playing, but you will notice that that setting is also continuously shifting here. So you just actually feel that there is a continuous shift in this poem. There is so much things which are happening. There is activity in this poem. So let's see what's happening in the first stanza. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. Now, this is morning time. I told you in the beginning that you have to notice here three things: speaker, time, and setting. So you have noticed here that time is morning here because the sun is rising, the sun is coming up, and everyone is becoming so happy. Have you ever noticed that in the morning everything is so happy, everything is so vibrant, we feel so fresh in the morning? So same thing is happening here. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. Now you will notice that time or the season is also spring season. So in the spring season everybody is happy because the flowers are there, and you will hear the chirping or the sounds of the birds. So everything is so happy in the spring season. So the merry bells are ringing. Merry means happy bells. Happy bells are ringing to welcome the spring season. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around. Now, the poet here has mentioned the name of the two birds, skylark and thrush. They usually don't come out of their bushes, they like to stay there. But now, because it's the spring season, so birds also come out and they start singing different type of, their sounds. To the bells cheerful sounds. Now, have you noticed the bells are ringing? So the birds are also singing there in their cheerful sounds. While our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Now, who are the people who are speaking here? Here, you will notice the speaker is here in the first stanza are the children because they are playing there in some green area they are playing. So that's why we will feel this, that the speaker in this poem are children. Now what's happening in the second stanza? Old John with white hair does laugh awake here. There is a person whose name is John. He is sitting there and he has grown old. That's why he has white hair, he has gray hair. He does laugh away here. He has so many tensions, so many problems in his life, but he is just laughing away everything. He just wants to feel happy and he just want to have some kind of fun there because he's sitting there. Sitting under the oak, he's sitting under a tree and its name is oak. Among the old folk means that old John is actually sitting among the old folk. So have you ever noticed that in the first stanza we were playing games and there were children in the first stanza, but in the second stanza there are some old people, they are sitting there, then they are discussing something and they are also laughing at the games or the sports which the children are playing there. And soon they all say, Such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing brain. So these people who have grown old, they are sitting there and they are just remembering their own childhood, their own time when they were young girls and boys. They used to come here in the same place and they used to sing and play and just make some cheerful sounds here. But now they have grown old, so that's why they are sitting. They are just in the resting positions. Now we are coming towards the last stanza. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry, the sun does descend. Now, did you notice that in the first stanza, the sun was coming up and everything was so happy, but now in the last stanza, the sun is coming down. So, which time is this? This is evening time. So, did you notice that there is continuous shift of the time? In the first stanza, it was morning time, but now in the last stanza, it is evening time because the sun is coming down. Weary means tired. So little ones, the children who used to play there in the garden, now they have got tired. They cannot be merry anymore. They cannot make any fun anymore. So they want to come back to their homes. And our sports have an end. Our sports now, the speaker again are the children because they used to play there. Their games have been ended and they have just put an end to everything and they want to go back to their home. Around loud round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers like birds in their nest. Now, like the children have actually gathered around the laps of their mothers, they want to sit there and they want to take some rest. So, did you notice that the setting has been shifted from the garden to their homes or to the nest of the birds? Are ready for rest. These children are actually now ready for the rest and sports no more seen. That games, their fun, you cannot see that anymore on the darkening green. Now the green place, the place which was echoing in the morning has been described as the darkening green. So the poet actually wants to show here the end of this poem. Everything is so dull in the evening and everything is so tired in the evening. The children have just come back to their homes. They are just so tired, they want to take some rest. So this is the poem basically. But if you read this poem on the deeper level, you will feel that this poem is not just appreciating the nature, but it is also showing you the deeper aspects of the nature. Like in the morning, it was like in the first stanza, it was morning and everything was so fresh. It is showing you the beginning stages of the human life. In the beginning, in the childhood, we have energy, we are so happy, we do not have any kind of tensions to make money or to earn something or to maintain our lifestyles or other things that we do not have at that time. But with the passage of time, when we grow old, we have so many tensions of our domestic issues, the professional issues, and so many other things, as you can know. So the poem here is actually describing the aspects of the human life. So I hope you like this poem and you like the explanations that I gave you. Thank you so much for listening.